Hello everyone, my name is Galiot-queenofpuns. I'm here in your walls, and I am going to commit great crimes. I am going... You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? Wait, 1 second. Huh?
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Woo.
You know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do? I am going to commit great... Okay, anyway, hi, how are you doing? I know that was delayed, the button wasn't working for a second.
Bathe in moonlight.
Alright, give me a moment. I like the music.
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly
Waffle fries.
Billy,
Okay, anyway.
hilly churl.
Oh, this looks pretty lit. Get it? Get it?
Huh. There's a lot less stuff here than before.
You know, that is true. Where is everything?
It's good to see you all here in one piece.
Hello.
I know you must have a lot of questions, but let Koichi check you over first. It's
That's
best
what
not to
she
let
said.
Any lingering effects
wait.
of the abyss go untreated.
Go on, go on.
Thank goodness you made it back. I came here as soon as the Pyro Archon told me about your plan.
You don't say.
Take a seat, everybody. I'll examine you one by one.
Okay, anyway.
All right, that should do it for now. But just to be safe, I'll perform another checkup in a couple of days. I have
Anyway.
to say, though, I've never seen anyone react to the abyss like you, Travel.
She's always been special like that.
How's everyone doing,
She
huh?
can even
How's
purify
everyone
its power.
doing?
Wait, now that you mention it, Paimon doesn't think she's affected either.
No one cares, Paimon. You know what, Paimon? You.
Given the current situation, that ability will likely play a great role in the events to come.
Of course. I still have patients to see, so I'll head out.
Thank you, Koichi.
All right, all right. We might not see eye to eye, but we both had good intentions. Just give it time. I'm sure we'll figure things out between us one day.
Yeah.
Waffle fries.
All right. There's so much to discuss, I don't even know where to begin. You've seen it for yourselves now. The devastation in the Night Kingdom.
Wallace, where are you? Wallace, 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 Wallace,
straight to the
Wallace, Wallace,
That land is on the
Wallace.
verge of
You were in my
destruction.
Wallace,
It's very
Wallace,
possible our
Wallace,
nation
Wallace,
has less than a
Wallace.
year before
Smells
total
like a
devastation.
walrus. Wallace went to Dallas. He's a bit hairless.
Huh? No.
That's right. But I've only ever disclosed that fact to the handful of people working with me to save this nation.
Wait, what?
Our looming destruction is not a recent development, but the inevitable conclusion of the disaster the Abyss initiated 500 years ago.
Mulan told us a little bit about...
500 years ago, all the nations of Tevat were invaded by the Abyss.
Wait, what?
Unlike
What did
the
I
other
miss?
nations, Natlan never had stable and deep-rooted ley lines, so we suffered the worst of the invasion.
Wait, what?
The battle against the Abyss was exceedingly long and brutal. In the end, victory came at the cost of our civilization and countless lives. Even then, It took centuries of solving the disasters caused by the Abyss to finally achieve the peace we know today. And still, this is but a superficial victory. The forces of the Abyss have merely been driven back underground.
I'd never have guessed.
The problems plaguing the Night Kingdom are all the more complicated because that realm is essentially functioning as Natlan's ley lines. Immediately after the war, our calculations estimated that we would have a maximum of 500 years before the Night Kingdom was completely lost to the Abyss. But at that time, we were a nation of the destitute. Our civilization was dying, our faith crumbling, and the line of power passed down from the Wyab nearly severed. If we didn't bring the nation back together, so the Archon had a long and involved discussion with the heroes of each tribe, and finally came up with a 500-year-long plan to save Natlan.
So that's what happened. After finding Kachina, I encountered a strange figure who gave me a series of new memories. Since the plan was mentioned in those memories, I guess I've been chosen to play an important role in it. But there's still something I don't understand. Those memories showed me the Pyro Archon from back then. And it was you.
Huh? That doesn't make any sense. The Pyro Archon is supposed to be human. It's impossible for a human to live that long.
That's right. The hardest thing for humans to overcome has always been time. Or rather, the natural limitations of our lifespan. A god can extend a human's life by using a certain amount of divine power.
Verena!
Or subjecting them to a curse. But, as we all know, Natlan doesn't have gods like that. We can only rely on our own methods. A human life is like a flame destined to be extinguished. 500 years ago, I placed my life within the sacred flame. Only by dying before my time could I have the chance to wake up again.
So, in other words, this is your second life?
Yes. We only managed to defeat the Abyss all those years ago because the tribes came together as one. If the Natlan of the future was to have a fighting chance, the Pyro Archons that came after the war had to rebuild the decimated tribes. The goal was to reunite the people and restore the strength of each tribe's Wyab. Once a tribe was back to its full strength, the tribe's Wyab would select a hero, indicating the tribe was once again ready for war. The Chosen would then stand by my side in defense of our nation, just like great heroes of old 500 years ago.
Hello. How's everyone doing?
I'm one of the Chosen?
That's right. You bear the ancient name Umoja, the same one held by the hero from your tribe 500 years ago. It means unity. After your adventure in the Night Kingdom, I trust you've come to fully understand the meaning of that name.
I am good.
So, in other words, you always knew who the Wyab were going to pick from each tribe?
Yes. According to the plan, each tribe was supposed to have been fully restored by the time I awoke. But something went wrong along the way. The 6 heroes successfully inherited the ancient names from 500 years ago, but the intel regarding the plan wasn't passed on to them.
Can I just say that Fontaine was kind of like, I liked the story, but it was just overbearing. The story right now is actually, wow.
Once again, it comes down to the deterioration of the Night Kingdom. Communication between the Sacred Flame and the Wyab has been blocked.
Just like how the Ode of Resurrection failed to bring Kachina back.
Exactly. It's just another tactic the Abyss is using against us. The Abyss may not possess intelligence, but its methods certainly aren't easy to counter. If we want to unblock that information from being passed on, my presence alone isn't enough. The ancient name-bearer must establish a greater connection to their name.
I like this.
I've tried my best to... Currently, Shilonen of the Children of Echoes, Kinich of the Scions of the Canopy, and Iansan of the Collective of Plenty have all been acknowledged by their names. During your adventure, you too earned the acknowledgement.
Wait, does that mean Mulanni is going to be the next Archon?
But we have less than a year.
Yes, but we have no choice. We cannot start the plan until all the heroes have been gathered. That's also why I haven't been able to take action despite the urgency of the situation.
But if you knew this whole time, why didn't you just tell me about my role in all this? Wouldn't that make everything go a lot faster?
Perhaps, but the opposite could also be true. Knowing your destiny too early could mean failing to realize your full potential. Just like your determination to save Kachina, I hope your commitment to this endeavor comes from your own strength of will, rather than a sense of obligation.
So I suppose you're not going to tell us who the final two heroes are then?
That's right. Their time is yet to come. Putting pressure on them beforehand will only hinder their development. I can only trust in the judgment of the Wyab. I have never believed I could solve this crisis alone. In fact, it was precisely because I chose to trust and rely on others that we managed to get this far. Natlan's salvation lies not in its Archon or any singular individual. You're quite perceptive, aren't you? I thought I might get away with avoiding the topic.
Huh? Oh, right! All of the stuff you stored here before, where did it all go?
Even though I sacrificed my power, I still needed a contingency plan to ensure you would make it back from the Night Kingdom. After all, I was the one who allowed you to take that risk, and Mualani has an important role to play in my plan. In addition to their sentimental value, the items I stored here held a much more important purpose: fuel.
Fuel?
Yes. The stories embodied by those items are certainly important, but there's an even more significant trait they all share. Every item belonged to a hero of Natlan. Over time, they became imbued with a certain amount of contending fire from being carried in battle. On their own, each item's power is limited. But together, by burning those items, I was able to activate the contending fire stored within them to open the boundary between the two worlds. It was a rather crude approach, so all their power was depleted in an instant, as you can see.
But aren't they all precious treasures? What about their stories?
That's exactly why I dragged you all here. No matter what, I never wanted the Pyro Archon to have to use that power. Oh, I'm so sorry.
You have nothing to be sorry for. You all deserve my thanks, actually. If you hadn't saved the totem pole, that area of the Night Kingdom would have been forever lost to the Abyss. And then, it would only be a matter of time before the Children
Waffle
of Echoes
fries.
was met with disaster. Besides, when those heroes entrusted their belongings to me, or the Pyro Archon of their time, It was out of a desire to contribute to Natlan's survival. If they knew those items helped save the present-day heroes of Natlan, they would not mourn their loss.
Even when you put it that way, I still feel
Take
bad.
first, give me right now.
There's
I
no
will
need.
take your pet
Remember
turtle.
what I told you about time? The people and the events of the past are never truly lost to us. We simply carry them with us in a different form. In that sense, we didn't lose anything at all. If you still have regrets, let them fuel your resolve in the battles to come. Your deeds will become new legends and nurture new forms of power.
Well, we'd still like to return the favor.
Well, if that's the case, just treat me to a drink sometime.
Vodka. Anyway, how
Now
you
that
doing?
Kachina has returned, we can finally hold the victory feast and celebrate your team's triumph in the Night Warden Wars.
Well, that's all great and all, but where are my waifu balls? I was promised waifu balls. What is this supposed to be Pokemon's deal? Give me my waifu balls. You know what? Actually, Lavika, me, you, bedroom right now. Just right now. Just. We can make a couple heroes if you know what I mean.
And we could all use the rest, that's for sure. Plus, you'll be able to silence everyone who doubted you once and for all, Kachina.
Still, now that I know the danger we're facing, having a victory feast doesn't feel right.
Try not to let it get to you. It's important to stay calm. Worrying about it will only... Alright. You should head out. I'll join you in a bit.
Huh. What's this?
When I was young, I used to sit by the hot springs and listen to the stories of warriors from all... They attract people from all walks of life. Friends come easy here, no matter what tribe you're from. The people of the springs have never claimed the hot springs as their own private property. They are there to bring all hot spring buddies together. It's been really nice, seeing the children of my tribe get older. It's helped me gradually understand the true value of the springs. I've witnessed their energy, their determination, their absolute passion for life. Even when they cause trouble, I never managed to hold on to my anger for long. It's unbelievable how quickly they worm their way back into my good graces. I'm certain Mualani will become a great warrior when she grows up. She possesses infinite potential. I can see it. One day, when I'm no longer in fighting form, I'll come here and tell stories to all the children, just like those warriors did for me. So, you better get busy, Pyro Archon, or I'll end up running out of stories.
Huh.
Our nation is engulfed in darkness. Our tribes stand divided, and yet you promise victory in the distant future. The Abyss is a cunning enemy, one that I faced in battle many times. Were that not the case, I would never understand exercising this degree of caution. My rage will never know absolution, and my power will no longer aid you in victory. But you came to me because you knew you could convince me with just a single sentence.
You want to know a single sentence? You want a single sentence? You ready? You ready? There's your sentence. You.
I understand your choice. The heroes of today will forge the path ahead with blood and fire. Just remember to earn us the victory we are owed. Otherwise, rest assured, I'll find a way
I like
to
the
collect
fist
the
bumps.
debt.
That is pretty cool.
For Natlan.
Why is that so cool? Where's my fist bump? No, where are my waifu balls? Why do I want them? I forgot.
So, you're gonna head 500 years in the future to serve as the Pyro Archon again?
What does that mean?
But what about the you from right now? You're just gonna die?
You can't ask her those questions and expect her to answer, my dear. The decision is hers to make, and she deserves our support. We will do everything we can to rebuild the tribes. Don't you worry. Even across time, we will all do our part to fight for Natlan's future.
Yeah, Mom's right. We'll always believe in you, sis. Oh, seriously though, Dad should be here. Where?
I imagine he didn't know what to say, so he chose not to come at all. Don't take it to heart, my dear. That's just who he is.
Wow.
Just remember, no matter what happens in the future, we will always love you.
I'll come find you one day. I know I can't live that long, but I'll think of something. There has to be a way for us to meet again one day. If there's an answer out there somewhere, I'm gonna find it. So, don't forget about me.
If that's your decision, then you have my full support, Archon.
May our children live to see such a lovely son.
For Natlan!
No one fights alone. The rules are my legacy. They shall grant us the strength to overcome the next tragedy.
War forged the 6 tribes, taught us how to fight, instilled in us what it means to love.
Who will be the one to bring this to an end?
You. Do you have my waifu balls? Okay, anyway.
We are the inheritors of memory and legend.
Hey, doll.
Those who grew alongside sun and wind. Those who forged our own destiny and future. That is Natlan's fire. The lifeblood of our nation.
I don't want those kind of balls. I just want some Pokeballs. Wait, what? No. Okay, here we go. Alright. I guess you could say we're heading in. Get it, get it, get it. I bet you need to feast your eyes on this. Things are heating up. I'm kind of wet right now. Sorry. That was bad. Anyway. What,
Hey, Koichi! You here for the victory feast too?
Nah.
Oh, no. I knew Chaska would be here, so I just came to deliver some medicine. I was about to leave, actually. It's not that I don't want to celebrate Kachina and the others. I'm so glad she made it back. It's just... well, I'll make things awkward if I'm around my sister right now.
Ah, well, you two had a fight, so Paimon can understand.
I'm just enjoying the view right now. Just... That's a pretty fire. Smash.
She
Anyway, how you
didn't
doing?
cause any trouble during your trip, right?
Yeah, she was super helpful. She gave us a lot of useful information about the Abyss.
That's good. That's all I needed to know.
I wish she could show me her abyss. What?
Is there a reason you asked? You were pretty outspoken when we first met, but now it's like you're holding something back.
Maybe it seemed unreasonable, picking that fight with her before you left, but I did it for a reason. Her impulse to fight is extremely strong. Her mental strength helps her rein it in, but she still loses control sometimes.
So what you're saying is...
Okay, so maybe it sounds a little stupid, but it works pretty well. Anyway, I'm just glad you were able to...
What? Do you really...
Okay,
No
that's
way.
nice. I don't care.
Chaska,
I don't care.
appreciate
I don't
the
care. I
understanding.
don't care.
If you ever need a doctor,
We don't
you know
care.
who to
We don't care.
find.
Ah, who would have thought there was a deeper reason behind their arguing? In the end, it's all the Abyss's fault.
No one cares, Paimon. Okay, anyway. Didn't have to make them so dang attractive. They made them all look unique, too. There's not a lot of them that look the same.
Let's give a huge round of applause to our brave young warrior, Kachina!
I'm sorry, but Cal's voice does not fit at all. I mean, it's nice and everything. It's just... his vibes just... I don't know.
Kachina. Thank you, everyone. I'm so glad I finally made it.
Huh. Interesting.
I always knew you could do it. With so much potential at your age, you have a great future ahead of you.
Didn't you... you know what?
You're one to talk. Don't think I didn't know you were the first person to abandon your team. I'll be dealing with you when we get back.
I had no choice. My friend invited me. I couldn't just say no.
Oh, really? So you weren't just trying to get ahead in the first round?
I wasn't, I swear. I just happened to find that bearer injured in the wild, so I stopped to bandage his wounds. When he insisted on repaying the favor, what was I supposed to do? I'm just one person. I figured Kachina would have no trouble replacing me.
But the fact of the matter is that after your departure, everyone else started thinking about swapping teams too.
I'm really sorry, Kachina. It was wrong of us to abandon you like that.
It's amazing that you still made it all the way through to the Night Warden Wars. That's the highest honor.
So, what about you guys? Did you make it far?
Our team captain drank too much the night before the competition and turned up late to the stadium.
Serves you all right. No sympathy from me.
All right. There's no need to be like that, Uncle Pakal. Dear friends, I'd like to say a few words. Firstly, I'm grateful to my friends and our great Archon for helping to bring me back. This traveler and her companion Paimon are some of the strongest people I've ever met. They've agreed to let me learn from them. With their help, I believe I can become even stronger still. And let's not forget my good friends, Moalani, Chaska, Kanich, and Ayan-san.
Do we not get credit?
And Paimon, they
Wow.
too deserve to be called our heroes. So, please give another round of applause for them.
Well said!
I'll drink to that.
How does it feel being a hero, Kachina?
To be honest, it's a bit overwhelming. It all just feels so surreal. Well, you better get used to it. Next up, undefeated champion! Hey, please don't make fun of me.
Alright, anyway, what are we doing? I'm curious what they all have to say.
At once. Everything still kind of feels like a dream. Are you still feeling unwell? Nope, all better now. I bet you guys must be
Interesting. Huh. Huh. Where am I going? Hello. What's all this then?
I knew more than I let on. Everything comes at a price. And if you cling too tightly to your... But in any case, I wonder how long...
Huh. That is an interesting design. Kinda looks like a dinosaur. Anyway. Wait a minute. Hold on. Where's his nose? Look at that. Look at this. And then look at that. Look at that. Okay, I guess he has a nose. Never mind. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. No. Hold on. On a minute. Sorry for being nosy. He doesn't have a nose. Look at it. Look. Hear me out. Look at this. Look at this. You can see that nose. Look at that. It's clearly fake. You know why? No nostrils.
Adventure time!
Ah, you're here. Have some fruit juice. I got it specially for you two.
Oh. Anyway, how you doing?
No, that's Paimon's favorite!
No one cares, Paimon.
You look like you've still got questions. Ask because they had their own lives to live. The thought of telling them, abandon your families and everyone you love, and come with me to the end of time, for in 500 years Natlan will be destroyed, it seemed too cruel.
Huh.
You could just as easily point out that everything in this world would come to an end eventually. But life is short. And beyond a point, it just doesn't seem real. Imagine if I said, Let's leave right now and go save the sun because it'll flame out in a few million years. It would sound quite ridiculous. I couldn't make them shoulder that burden with me. Besides, every generation will have its heroes, this one included. The plan could still work without them, or, of course, without me. But since I was the one who came up with the plan, I felt duty-bound to see it through to the end.
I'm suddenly remembering that portrait in your room. Was that your family from back then?
Yes, it was. So when you asked me who my sister grew up to be, the truth is that very little information survives. From what I've been able to piece together, I can conclude with a reasonable degree of confidence that she ended up as an architect and artist. She played an instrumental role in rebuilding the scions of the Canopy tribe, designing and building many houses. But of course, none of her buildings are around anymore.
That's kind of sad.
Still, it was an impressive achievement, and I'm very proud of her. You feel lost keenly. It seems to stir up feelings of regret.
Did I miss something? Who was the previous Archon before her? I'm confused.
This is a war.
She the original, or I'm confused. I don't really understand.
I am already far more fortunate than those who... The people of Natlan look to me as their Archon, and the weight of their expectations is mine to bear. I must see our fate through to the very end, no matter what I may find there.
Yeah, doesn't that mean the way everything ends has already been written, including your plan?
I suppose, but so what? Don't forget, time takes many forms. The past, present, and future coexist, and all are equally important. Even if the future ends in destruction, there's still no reason to give up on the here and now.
Waffle fries. Anyway, how's everyone doing? How you doing? How you doing, chat? How you doing? How you doing? I'm in your walls. Feed me.
We humans
right now. I'm bored.
That we
give me your food right now. Right now.
Is a pivotal moment.
We're gonna throw it at people, okay?
Short.
Oh, that reminds me of something. Have you ever thrown toilet paper at someone?
There's one further. Your resistance to the corrupting.
Have you ever TP'd a house?
Truly remarkable.
I think it's illegal now, but it's kind of popular, like, early on, like in the 2000s.
If you agree to join us, you will not only gain my full support in your journey,
kids,
but
remember,
I will also forge a
TPing is fun.
Name for you.
After this live stream, go and TP your neighbor's house.
Ancient names can be forged?
Actually, I think it was on trees, but I'm not sure. I don't really remember.
Conditions must be met, but if they couldn't be forged at all, then the number of them in circulation would have long dwindled to 0. Possessing an ancient name would mean that your adventures in Natlan are recorded in full. The Ode of Resurrection may have temporarily lost its power, but still, take this as my personal guarantee that I shall never let you fall.
Oh, I have fallen though. For you. Damn.
Just like in the Night Kingdom, I will be there for you. That is a promise I will fulfill at all costs. This nation,
Yeah, we can't just ignore the situation.
Shut up, Paimon.
Wonderful. Then I'll reach out to Shilonen right away. We've never forged an ancient name for an Outlander before, but I trust she'll find a way.
Oh my gosh, she blinked. And to be continued.
My lord, we've
Wait,
received
what?
word that the Pyro Archon has lost much of her power.
Oh?
Although your injury complicates things, this is most certainly the opportune time to seize the Gnosis.
Ooh.
Victory and defeat are rules, not outcomes. I have never taken advantage of an opponent in a time of weakness, and I don't intend to start now.
Hey, yo!
As for you, I must confess, I did not expect that little trick of yours to save the day.
No matter how dense the fog, as long as the sun remains,
who's that
we
voice?
cannot turn day into night.
Who is that?
You don't have much time, and
Who
you're
is
injured
that?
on top of that.
I'm beginning to see just how useful you may turn out to be.
Who is that?
You heard something from here, didn't you?
What just happened? No. I require more. Give me more. Dagnabbit. Bet.
Silly child.
Alright. Watch me get nothing. Because I never get anything. I don't even want them, I'm just randomly rolling. Watch, watch. 1 second. Watch. Watch. You ready, chat? You ready? Ready, chat? Ready? Ready for this, chat? Ready? Ready for this? You ready? We're gonna pull. You ready? You ready? I regret nothing. Goodbye, chat. Good night. Good day.
Silly child.
Alright, I'm gonna end it here. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and... Actually, let me see if there's anything else I can do. Alright, so we're gonna end it for now, but... I'm probably gonna start live streaming this more often. Maybe explore the world. You know, just do random stuff. I don't know. I don't know what I'll do. Just play. If you guys like that, then okay. But I think it'll be lit. I'm all fired up. I'm ready to go. I can't wait. Just don't... You know what? I got nothing but water.